let us back in. We're here at the beautiful Connecticut School of Broadcasting in Orlando, Florida, and you're listening to Point Taken. It's your boy, Tony the Kid, and again, I've got my man, Jason Days. Jason, how you doing?
I'm good, sir. How are you?
I'm hanging in there, and we have the beautiful, the very attractive and wonderful, beloved Jay. How are you today?
I'm doing very good. Thank you. How about yourself?
I'm good. You know what? I'm glad you're here because I have a question for you.
What's up?
I learned something, and it's kind of silly, but I did not know that most women have Drano handy. That women have Drano. And the reason they have Drano, I'm like, women have Drano. I always have Drano at hand. I always have Drano at hand. And the reason they do is because in the shower,
they always have a Yeti.
Clogging the drain. So I did not know that for females, Drano is an important piece of equipment to have. Am I wrong? Is it?
Well, hold on. I want to say something first. I thought maybe it was because of that commercial where like the chick's getting double banged by the guys from the Drano commercial. Anybody know what I'm talking about?
Double banged?
There's a Drano commercial where like there's a chick who has the Drano and she sees two guys and one saying, it comes with a tool and they actually call it a tool.
Are you kidding me? There's a commercial that does this?
What?
I don't even know if we can say this stuff on the air.
I'm sure we can at this point, but no, seriously, no. There's an attractive chick who she's holding a bottle of Drano with this tool that they tell you use the tool to unclog it, then the Drano to flush it down.
Gotcha.
Oh my god!
And she's fantasizing about two dudes while using the Drano?
I'm assuming so, yeah, because they're both standing behind her, like telling her how to do it.
It's almost like the Mr. Clean commercials, that every woman was like, "Ooh, I want a Mr. Clean."
So there's nothing to the Drano thing. You've never heard that before.
Okay, now you guys can call me a princess because
I've
never had to use Drano because I have, always had a man to help me out in that department, and he uses his little snake and gets that stuff out, so I don't really have to have a bottle of Drano.
That can go so many directions.
I'm thinking the same thing. I'm like, this whole conversation is just bad.
So that segues us into the beloved Jay phrase of the day.
Oh, today it's a good one.
Oh, I'm excited.
You guys ready?
I'm ready.
All right, today's phrase, or today it would be a word because it's one single word. It's iolating.
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 Is that similar to dilating?
No.
Iolating.
Okay, let's concentrate.
Is that when you're waiting on the aisle for somebody to get the hell out of your way who's like clogging up a grocery store aisle with their shopping cart?
Jason, you're brilliant, bro.
Not aisle. Iolating.
As she points to her eye.
See, but that sounded so good, Jason. I thought you were headed in the right direction.
I thought so too.
Somebody's in the way, they're iolating.
We've all been shopping and like you get that old person, or even that young person, or the people with their kids who like park their cart purposely on sideways.
They're iolating.
And you're like, hello.
I'm like,
I want to change this word to iolating because I like your
it's
definition.
As in the eye.
Okay, iolating. Can we get a spelling?
Iolating. E-Y-E-O-A-L. I'm sorry. Scratch that. E-Y-E-O-L-A-T-I-N-G. Iolating. You guys want an example?
Sure.
Yes, use it in a sentence.
Okay. Let's use it. You guys are chilling in the car and you drove past a group of girls in another car and you guys are checking them out, right?
Mrs. Days, don't listen to this.
Jason says, or no, let's say Tony, because this is more Tony. Tony says to Jason, he says, could anyone notice me checking out that dime that just drove by? And Jason says, you could go to jail. That's how hard you were iolating her.
So iolating is a form of violating or staring down some chick or anybody. And you're just staring them down and making them uncomfortable.
Yes, it's when you are checking out a girl or a guy so vigorously that you violate them.
In California, they were actually trying to pass a law that you could not stare at somebody for more than 8 seconds.
The iolating law.
Iolating law.
I swear to God, I don't think it went anywhere, but I do know that was something that they were trying to pass.
Nice.
I would love to hear what they're going to think iolating is on Facebook.
Iolating.
We definitely
that was
need
definitely a
everybody
tough
to know.
one.
Yeah, we definitely need everybody to check in on Facebook. Let us know what you think iolating is.
That one shouldn't have been that tough, though.
Right?
We're off our game, bro. But I
We
loved
are.
your aisle, like your shopping aisle-ating.
Oh, I mean, I cook dinner all the time at home. I won't let my wife go pick the groceries for my dinner. So Mrs. Days unfortunately burns water. Honey, I love you. So,
Bro, you're in the doghouse, man.
I live in the doghouse. It's quite all right. I found the couch to be quite comfortable, honestly. Plus, you got the TV right there.
And on the iolating note, you guys are listening to Point Taken with Tony the Kid, Jason Days, and our girl beloved Jay. Catch up with you later.